Welcome back to another episode of Carson's Aquatics. Today we are back out here at the pond because today we are going to be moving my 3 goldfish and my koi from inside out here into this pond. We're also going to be getting some aquatic plants like lily pads, water hyacinth, probably some type of like aquatic grass. I don't really know specifically what kind of plants we're going to be getting, but we're really going to liven up this pond. We're going to see a lot more green after today. Then I'm also going to plant some ivy along that back wall. I've talked about that in the past. Basically, I just want ivy to be like covering that whole rock wall, start growing down into the pond and up the house. I just think that would be super cool, so we are going to plant that ivy today. Taking a look at the pond, you can see first of all a moth floating in there. Let me rescue him real quick. There you go, buddy. But then also a couple videos ago we stocked those rosy red minnows in this pond. You can see a few of them over there. They all pretty much hide during the day and then come out at night. Then if you take an even closer look, you can see a bunch of tadpoles in here. Oh, there's one of the minnows. They are everywhere, and I'm not sure if they're frog or toad tadpoles because literally every single night there's like 10 different frogs and toads in this pond. They hang out around it. I even see them swimming in it every once in a while. Like, they love this pond, and I guess they love it so much that they had babies in it. But anyway, we've got a lot of stuff we need to do to this pond today, and I want to start by going inside and grabbing that koi and those 3 goldfish out of my turtle tub, get them all acclimated to the pond, and then throw them in there. So let's head inside to the fish room. Alright guys, and right down there are the goldfish and koi that I've been talking about. I put some water from their tub in this bucket, and I'm gonna go in here with this net and scoop them out. Got one of the goldfish. Dang, these things are big. Got our koi. Ooh. Got the other goldfish. And got the last one right there. So we've got our koi and 3 goldfish right there in the bucket. Now let's bring these guys back out to the pond. Alrighty guys, so before we add these fish to the pond, we do want to get them acclimated. And to do so, I'm just going to get a pitcher of pond water and dump that into this bucket. I'm gonna do that every few minutes. And then here in about 10-15 minutes, these guys will be adjusted to the new water and ready to go in the pond. Alrighty guys, these fish are acclimated and are ready to go in the pond. So let's put them in there. Right here we got the first goldfish. Okay, and there he goes. Kind of freaked out on me a little bit. Right here we've got the other smaller goldfish. And there he goes. Next up we've got the biggest goldfish. And there he goes. And lastly, we've got our beautiful butterfly koi, and there he goes. Oh, they look so good in there. There are the 3 goldfish right there sticking together. Yeah, look at all the minnows that came out. Literally, whenever I put the koi and goldfish in there, all these minnows came out to say what's up. Oh, the koi just came out of the cave over there, and he just found a smaller cave. Awesome. They look incredible in the pond. So yeah, there it is. The koi and the 3 goldfish are finally back in the pond. Those 4 fish were actually in the pond last year when the pond was like half the size it is now, so they're probably like, whoa. And there's one of our goldfish right down. Oh, there's 2 of them actually. A couple of them were hanging out in this cave, and I'm so glad that we decided to put in 2 more fish caves for them. Last year we only had the one over there, so now they have 3 to choose from, and I think they're really going to appreciate that. Yeah, it looks like they're already putting them to use. And of course it is going to take them quite a while to get used to this new pond. It is a completely different environment from their turtle tub. It's about like, what, 15 times bigger. So they're probably going to stay in hiding for at least a few days, possibly even weeks. I remember last year when I put koi and goldfish in here, it took them a while to start coming out. They started by just coming out at night, which is when I would feed them, and then over time they started getting more comfortable and they started coming out during the day as well. So that's just going to come with time. Anyway, now we are going to head over to a local pond store, take a look at what kind of plants they got, and hopefully find something we like. So I'll see you there. Alrighty guys, I'm here at that local pond store, and let me show you what they got. Immediately on the right you have all the koi and all these black tubs. Got some small ones, some like medium ones, some big ones, some more like smaller medium ones in there. Got some water hyacinth right here, which I definitely want. Then over here we have some pretty cool stuff, some like additional decorations. This would look super cool like up by the mini pond or something, but that's probably super expensive. But then I'm liking these like grass type things. I like these taller ones. Then right on over here we have some like smaller grass type looking things, some leafier stuff back here. We got some lily pads over there, which we'll probably get as well. And they actually have like a display pond over here with some goldfish and koi in it, and then some super healthy looking water hyacinth right there, as well as some really healthy looking lily pads. So I might see if those are for sale. So I definitely want some lily pads, definitely want some water hyacinth, definitely want something like grassy, like something like that, or maybe this. And yeah, that's probably what I'll do. So I'm gonna run inside and get a worker, and we're gonna get this all packed up. Alrighty guys, well I was just about to get some of those pond plants, but then at the last minute I took a closer look and saw that every one of those containers was absolutely infested with snails. And I've dealt with snails in my aquariums in the past, and it is not fun. I actually had a snail infestation in the pond last year as well. They were absolutely everywhere. And I actually got my pond plants last year from this store, so they're probably the reason I had snails last year, and I'm not trying to deal with that again. So we are going to head over to a different different local pond store, take a look at what they have, and hopefully come home with something. So I'll see you at that next store. Alrighty guys, I'm here at the next place, and you can see right here we got some real nice looking lilies, and I think this is water lettuce. I'm not really sure. Like this stuff right here. There's also some water hyacinth in here. Some more of that, what I believe to be water lettuce over here. Some grassy stuff right here. Some other cool stuff over here. And most importantly, I don't see any snails in these containers. So I'm gonna make a decision, go get a worker and get out of here. Alrighty guys, we made it home. And I just saw the koi and 3 goldfish all out and about. But I think when they saw me, they all went into hiding. There's one right there you might be able to see, yep. But all 4 of them were just out. But anyway, we got our plants. You can see right here, that is a dwarf papyrus, which I actually had last year as well. We have a little bug right here. Come here, buddy. There we go. Be free. All right, but then right here we have 3 little things of water lettuce. I've never had that before, so that should be cool. And then right here we have 3 things of water hyacinth, which we also had last year. I felt like this would be a nice little set to get us all started up with the pond. Didn't want to go crazy right off the bat. If I want to get more plants down the road, we obviously can. But first I'm gonna throw in some of these water lettuce. I really just broke a leaf off by throwing it in. Whoopsies. But we got the next one right here. We'll put this one in a bit more gentle. Then we have another one right here. And all 3 of these are actually starting to branch out already. So that's why I picked them. And then we'll actually put this one up in the mini pond. Definitely want to have some nice plants up here. Now I'm actually going to go to the dwarf papyrus. And I think I actually want to put this in the mini pond as well. I just want to see how it looks in here. I don't want to have it blocking the waterfall from the porch view. Maybe like right here. I'll clear out some of the rocks right in this corner and move that over there. And let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks good right there. And lastly, we got the water hyacinth right here. I'm going to put one in the mini pond as well. Then we'll do the other 2 in the main pond. And there we go. And it looks like that piece of water lettuce is already trying to go in the skimmer. That is something I was worried about. So I'm gonna get that out of there for now. If it keeps happening, and if these floating plants keep trying to go in the skimmer, then I'll just end up tying them to a rock so they stay in one place. But yeah, there it is. We've got aquatic plants in the pond and in the mini pond. We've got our goldfish and koi in there as well. You can see right there, I actually put a little piece of ivy to kind of get an idea. And just imagine that, but way thicker, covering this whole rock edge. Here, I'll actually show you something. This is the side of my house. This is all ivy. This is exactly what I want for the pond. Just imagine this like growing down into the pond, going up the wall. So just imagine this right there. I think that would just be awesome. So I'm actually gonna try and pull some of this stuff up and see if we can replant it over by the pond and actually get it to grow. So we got a piece right there. There's a nice little vine right there. Here's a super long one. I think that should actually be good for now. And now I'm just gonna take this stuff and try and like tuck it into the cracks of the rocks, and we'll see if we can get some of this stuff to start growing. Alright guys, and there it is. Hopefully that ivy can start growing in real nicely for us. It already looks really good how it is, just like that. But now we are going to give those goldfish and koi a little bit of time to get used to this new pond. I'm going to come out here later tonight to see if they're like out and about. And I'm going to try to feed them, so we'll see if they eat. So I'll either see you later tonight or tomorrow. Alrighty guys, so it is later that night. The koi and goldfish are out and about. Might be a little hard to see on camera, but literally all 4 of them are out in the middle of the pond right now. One of the goldfish is over there, and then the other 3 are over there. But like I said, I do want to see if they'll eat, so I got my pellets right here. I'm gonna toss a few over there where they're at.
A few moments later.
Alright, well, right off the bat, they're not really going for the pellets. I'm sure they'll eventually find them though, but it was worth a shot. So I think we're gonna check up on everything one more time tomorrow morning, and I'll see you then. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day, and last night after I turned off the camera, I actually saw all of them eat the pellets. And also earlier today, I threw in some more pellets and all of them ate again. And I got a clip of that, which I'll be rolling right now. And also I've came out here a few times today just to check on them, and they've been out and about every single time. But whenever I get too close to the pond, they all go right back into hiding, which is where they are right now. I saw all of them run into the cave over there. But yeah, after just one day, these goldfish and koi are looking pretty comfortable in here. So that's awesome. That is gonna wrap up this video, and today's comment of the day goes out to. And if you want your comment to be the comment of the day in the next video, all you gotta do is drop a comment down below, and that could happen. And if you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.